Arsenal are still active in the market for the right player. So yeah, I think we're done in terms of incomings, but I'd love to be proven wrong. Don't mind who starts in midfield as long as MLS starts. 100 million for Silvinho, brother. They're gonna get sacked, bro. Because I know Marmoush and my man are not gonna bang like that. Chelsea are experts in money laundering. I can't lie, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I know it's unethical, but there's certain maneuverings I see by other rivals that I forget hands there, you know. I do like Mintai, to be fair. And he's a humble you. Like, I see the Liverpool links. To be fair, when Arsenal, that game, that day, I can't remember the scoreline. We drew in it. Remember when Rice was given a red? I came out of the media end because I was in the media box that day. Mintai's come out and he's taking a million pics. Like, honestly, with all the Brighton players, all the Brighton fans, all the Arsenal fans, people are asking him, are you even a footballer that plays for Brighton? He's taking pictures. Real humble guy, man. So go do your thing. I'm not sure on his potential and all that, but yeah, we need two attackers. Arsenal being slow or being sly. We just don't know what's going on. Man, I'm happy for a bench player. What do you mean? Arteta just likes parking the bus. To be fair, come and break our bus down. Like, I don't want us to stop being good at that. Come and break the bus down. Like, come and break the bus down. Of course, I want to see attacking football, quote unquote, but you get the point. I would much rather be in a title race with Chelsea than City. Remember how gassed they were when they beat us 1-1? It would mean more. I finally got my away Arsenal shirt. It's a good shirt to get in it. Yeah, I don't want Calafiori left wing. Obviously, if you roam there and go do your thing, then it is what it is. He didn't down tools. It's a fact he didn't down tools. It's easy to say that. How many times, like, man can say Salah down tools, those are down tools, Aubameyang down tools, all of these players down tools. It's jarring when a man signs a contract and they say that he didn't down tools. You had a bust up with the manager. Someone needed to go. Obviously, Arteta, it was vindicated. You need to get my man gone. But when Aubameyang tells you, look, you're not going to be like, oh, shit. Looking good for this year, DG Terry. I hope so, my friend, man. Shane, one love, my killie. The left is going to change this season. I feel it. It needs to, my boy. It needs to, man. It needs to. DG on Champions League fraud watch. What the hell does that mean? What the hell did I do? Arteta was asked how he deals with missing players for injury. He said he has built this squad to operate as a team. It's about the system. He wants the next player to step up and maintain the level. To be fair, every manager's got to do that. And it's not easy because, your better players are better players. But you could argue in this day and age where, let's have it right, it is less about the individuals now. Like, it's a shit example. They had good players and the individuals made it. But PSG had Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe. They didn't win the Champions League. They don't quite have, they've got stars, but you get where I'm going. There's a more team ethic. No one can chat to them now. You could argue Real Madrid need more of a team ethic, not necessarily names. We live in systemic football. It's all plug in, plug out players. It's not really, individuals will always make a game of football. It'll always be that, but it's less than that. So yeah, carrying on with the Konsa thing. We all know at this point, we agreed a deal with Aston Villa. The fee's been agreed of 50 million plus add-ons. He's set to undergo his medical. And again, will be an intense 24 hours. There's only so much times they can mention Rashford, Leao, Grealish, all the kind of left field choices. They can't mention Morgan Rogers and Vinicius and Bacolo. Well, them two sagas are gone. Bacolo, it seems like radio silence. A man who was linked in the beginning of summer still seems to be here in that. It seems this week is Kenan Yildiz week, if I'm honest. Arsenal are looking into whether a deal for Kenan Yildiz is possible in this window. One solution that has been potentially raised is Martinelli potentially going the other way to Juventus, but that would still require considerable negotiation, which is true. I wouldn't mind that at all. Miguel Delaney has also said on a player that we'd all have at the carpet, Arsenal would probably have moved for Ellie Junior Krupi, 20, had it not been for his injury, and that does represent an option for January. It's true, and people do move in January, but you just never know. The Standard Sport has said, Standard Sport understands that a medical for Habib Oyagan, again, forgive me, 20 has been scheduled by Arsenal for Thursday, with official announcement expected over the weekend. The player will join in a free transfer that includes a 40% sell-on clause, joining up with the club's under-21 squad. Our under-21 squad needs bolstering. Apparently, we're in talks for not just him, but another Man United lad. Food chain business. Do you see the difference? They take our scraps. Heaven's a key player for them. Man are in the 21s, innit? That's just to piss off the Peckham Reds. So yeah, deal's been agreed for Konsa people. Arsenal considering winter move for Bournemouth's Ellie Junior Krupi. According to the Independent people, he's been identified for a couple of weeks. As we know, he's got an injury where, we're exploring the possibility of Kenan Yildiz. We failed to get Vinicius Jr. No one don't care about Julian Alvarez right now. Apparently, prizing the Turkish player away from, I'm just going to say Juventus, looks set to be difficult, as the Turin-based club's decision makers are reportedly demanding more than 70 million euros. What's 70 million euros? That's about 60 odd million quid in it. I don't know if I quite believe that, but if that was for gospel, we ain't got to do no thinking. Go put the bread down quick and fast, bro. 70 million euros. What's that? 65 million pounds? Get that done, man. Before they even consider letting him go. As with Kroupy, the possibility of mounting a bid during the future transfer window cannot be ruled out. You know what? Kroupy stay over them sides for a year. Hot take. Striker next season. Next summer, I want a striker. I want a right back. Because you'd imagine Ben White, this is your final season. Although we said that going into this one. Arteta has long identified the left side attack as a priority position to upgrade. Vinicius Jr.'s decision to stay at Real Madrid caused Arsenal to reconsider the situation. Some thought has been given into waiting until either January or next summer when other deals could become a possibility. It's looking like that because there's not really value. Fabio Vieira deal to Hamburg is still on. That is music to my ears, I'll tell you that much. Gyökeres is very excited, apparently, about the possibility to play for Barcelona and has offered himself to the club several times. He's not a priority currently to the Spanish side. They're also being linked with Gabriel Jesus. Now, links and actual truth, I don't know because they're linked with Alvarez. Hella players up. Luis Suarez is being linked with them, the sporting lad. There's a French striker being linked to a striker playing in France. Bit of creative journalism. So, yeah, people. James Scallon, that's the other guy that's said to be coming to our 21s. What's this about Yildiz again? Well, we've gone over that. Would you not swap Martinelli? But then again, I can't lie. If they're saying 60 million euros, yeah, you might as well just buy him. Because if you offer Martinelli, because I think he'll do well in Italy, how much are they going to want as well as Martinelli? Like, for argument's sake, if they say they want 100 million and we both agree that we'll probably rate Martinelli, as in the two parties, of 40 million, and they want a deal that makes 100, all right, cool. If it's 100 million, Martinelli knocks off 40, we give you 60, just keep it moving. I don't buy into it, if I'm honest. I hope it happens naturally. I don't think Juventus want to depart with him. To be fair, Aston Villa and Newcastle didn't want to depart with their players. There'd been many a player that's left Arsenal that we didn't necessarily want gone. Good players aren't necessarily available. You don't know until you ask. Nonetheless, Romano has said Arsenal are looking at wingers. They're trying to see if there's an option on the market. So there are conversations ongoing. It's not an easy market for wingers, not just for Arsenal, but they're exploring. So I expect them to add something in that position. So that means Ranieri definitely has to go on loan. Martinelli probably has to leave because, again, injuries can change things. But at the start of the season, when everyone's fit, there's a lot of men that are not going to, quote-unquote, make the match day squad. Apologies, people. I think that was just from my own reading. What the hell is this? The Sun? What's this? Yeah, so yeah, we've gone over the Kroupy stuff. I wouldn't be against it. We're facing a fight to try to pull off a late and audacious swoop for Kenan Yildiz, people. He's contracted until 2030. I don't think anyone believes the Osimhen rumours in it, people. But yeah, apparently Arsenal were told the 21-year-old was not for sale at any price earlier in this summer and moved on to other targets. But now Arteta and Co. returning to their favoured target after a fruitless summer when it comes to elite left wingers. So yeah. And yeah, we're getting other players. Christian Romero said Julian Alvarez will stay. Apparently, Osimhen is open to moving to Arsenal. I mean, naturally, Tosin is the Aston Villa replacement for Konsa. I feel sorry for Villa because you lot are in the Champions League now. You've been ransacked. And maybe it's because I'm an Arsenal fan and we're good defensively, but Konsa's gone, Luka Dean's gone, Telemans has gone, Emi Martinez could still go. It's like the heartbeat of the team's cut, but I ain't got no love for no one, bro. When it was the Emirates era and we saw Bearman cut, I don't give a monkeys. Rio backs us for the league. Stop reading us, man. Stop reading us. Our first 5 games: Coventry at home, Aston Villa away, Chelsea at home, Sunderland away, Brighton away. Coventry win, W, 3 points against Coventry, 3 points against Villa, 3 points against Chelsea, draw against Sunderland, draw against Brighton. Now, you ask me tomorrow, I'll probably change my mind, but that would be my hot take. Timber is expected to return in September. I definitely hope so. Gabriel Jesus is currently not open to joining Napoli, with the player taking his time to decide his future. As an Arsenal fan, you don't want to hear that. From his point of view, I get it. Take as much, like when I remove the fact that I think you can move on and spots in the squad open up and resources, I understand it, bro, because you're at an important time in your career. Do you run down your deal? He might be deluded and think, right, you know what, I can still contribute to Arsenal, and it's a long season, there's injuries and all of those things. As a young man, obviously with him maturing, it's not that he don't want to play. He's probably more receptive and whatnot to his role in the squad. He might want to run down this deal for a year to get the money and the loyalty bonus. And also, you're more attractive to other clubs. You could argue, and obviously if you leave, you go play first team football. You could argue Arsenal need to move on from Gabriel Jesus more than he needs to move on. You got a sweet gig, bearing in mind what he's got 2 youths as well in London. I'm sure they're in school. People forget these footballers are human, and I know we're not privy and we're not exposed to these things. And it's not even just with Gabriel Jesus. A lot of people forget how much off the field factors into making moves, whether that's signing for a new club or going elsewhere. And obviously, he's got a wife and kids, and also with stuff like that. And that's where I think if you are Arsenal, if you are Chelsea, obviously Man United are good in that as well. But the London clubs, there's a big attraction to want to sign for a London club, maybe even Brighton and Bournemouth, because you're not that far. You know, the best hustlers used to be Bolton. Bolton used to gas JJ Okocha and this one and that one. Yeah, man, we're 2 minutes away from Old Trafford, there with this and that. The minute you sign, hey, football's a dirty game, man. We got the best manager in the league. I like that mindset. To be fair, who would I say second best? Well, you know what? You know me. I like to think my level of thinking with football is more like the Spanish. If we forget the clubs and all of that, I'd say Arteta first. I actually rate Xabi Alonso as a gaffer. But then I have to, there's serious guys in this league, man, that have earned their chops, man. What Areola did at Bournemouth, I have to rate it. Who else is there? What Glasner's been doing. I don't know how it works for Nottingham Forest and Liverpool, respectively, but I have to respect his thing. De Zerbi's obviously earned the name for himself. I'll be keen to see what Spurs are on, you know, because all them agendas are you have to do this, you spent money and this and that way. Because he's got to deliver on his promise now, man. London is a gift and a curse. Most of these guys don't want to downgrade club and city to live in. 265k a week. Yeah, but it only looks mad. You got to remember, he signed that deal 3-4 years ago. It only looks mad because of the dynamics we find ourselves in at this moment in time, man. Smash the likes. Let's get DD to 100. Els, appreciate you, man. You lot in the chat, man. Come on, be nice, bro. I promise you we're not getting Yildiz. You know what I say? The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. Like, the only time I'm really thinking about getting these players is when we're talking about what they could be and we're just having conversations with us. Until I see medicals and fees agreed and people holding shirts. And I've checked out a bit, really, truly, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I hope to be wrong. How is Bruno injured already? Forgive me, but who credible is saying this stuff, man? No one ain't. Who is saying these things? You sure it isn't